The Roman Empire is rising once again. Returning to its ancestral seat on Hadrian's Wall, a new exhibition of imperial-sized proportions will span the entire 150 miles of the ancient landmark.
It's quite a project. I think I'm beginning to realise why people don't do this every day. But it's really quite an exciting thing. You've got one World Heritage Site, 10 museums right along its length, every one of them taking part in this exhibition, all displaying a different aspect of the story of Hadrian's cavalry, the story of Roman cavalry. You know, really an under-regarded part of the Roman Empire, the Roman army. They would have been out on patrol, fighting in battles, you know, policing the area, the eyes and ears, and indeed that imperial presence on the ground at the frontier.
And one of the largest Roman cavalry reenactments ever staged will give a true sense of Roman might, not seen in these parts for nearly 2,000 years.
I mean, people often think of the foot soldiers, but actually the cavalry were an important component. And actually they were the kind of the bling part of the Roman army. They had a little bit more pay than the infantry, the auxiliary infantry on the wall. And so they had sort of the shinier, better kit. We know how their drill worked in the Hadrianic period. We have accounts from the Emperor Hadrian himself and a historian called Hadrian describing how the cavalry meant to train. So as well as telling that story in the exhibition, we're also going to have an event in Carlisle where we're going to recreate the drill of a whole terma, which is a unit of 30 riders. We need to make it a show, there's no two ways about it, because it was a show in the Roman period as well. We have an account from Hadrian of going to see cavalry troops conducting their drill in North Africa, and he wrote this sort of great script, an ad locutio. You can go to any one of the museums and learn a little bit about Roman cavalry, but to really get the full story you have to go and see the lot. And it's one World Heritage Site, so it's, you know, it's right that people should want to go and see the lot. You hear people say, if they don't know better, oh well, I only need to see one Roman museum. You really don't. The Roman army is a huge, huge subject. Hadrian's Wall is a huge World Heritage Site, and there are so many different facets to the story, and every museum is so different.
And the sheer scale of this exhibition has even been recognised by Visit England, having placed it in the top 10 of unmissable events for 2017 AD.
Very, very pleased. I mean, it's a big accolade. We know we're doing something different. We know this is going to be something you don't see every day. But to have that recognised, because it's not normal putting one exhibition across 10 museums and doing this big event as well. This is not normal business. So I'm really pleased that's been recognised. Of course, we've got to live up to it now, but I mean, looking at the loans and the team that are working on it, I'm sure we will. Just the fact that we'll bring all this stuff from across the empire together and people will have a chance to see it along one World Heritage Site, that's really exciting. I'm excited about people really getting under the skin of the story of cavalry and looking at different aspects of it in the different museums, and of course I cannot wait to see that terma gallop onto the field.